Hi, Marianne, and welcome to your 2017 Year in a Nutshell reading. I forgot to bring my little sign that I put at the top of these readings, but I'm telling you, this is your 2017 Year in a Nutshell reading. So you are in a 3-year characterized by the Empress card. And what we have here is we have the deck that I created with your year card is surrounded by the Wild Unknown Tarot with different aspects of your life during this year, 2017. And then finally we have an Enchanted Map card by Colette Baron Reid as kind of like a final overall feeling. But I'm not going to save this card, the Enchanted Map card, till last. I'm going to talk about this Empress and the Enchanted Map card because I think they're saying the same thing. So what it is saying is this is a year for you to be you and to live the life that you want to live. So it's got a little bit of a kind of a go for it energy. It's a time for you to be out in the spotlight a little bit, connecting with people, socializing, and just, I think it's appropriate that Madonna is on the Empress card of the deck I used for this reading because it's that same, it emphasizes that magnetic attraction part of the 3. So it's like you're out there, you're doing your thing, you're spreading your message, and people are attracted to you because of what you're saying and what you're doing and your confidence and how you hold yourself. And so it's like, the Empress card is associated with abundance and prosperity. So it's like you're living your abundance and your prosperity every day, and that's what attracts people to you, because you're being you. You're being you because the Empress creates life within herself and she creates the life that she wants. And that's the message of the Gentle Gardener, the Enchanted Map card. It's that same kind of message that it's like plant the garden that you want to grow. If you don't like string beans, don't plant string beans. If you like lettuce, plant lettuce. If you like basil, plant basil. And then I think with the fact that it's the Gentle Gardener, it's like be gentle with yourself. So don't be all bent out of shape about timelines or anything like that, because that's another thing with the Empress card is that the time for pruning things back will be another time, but it's not this year. This is the year to let things grow and just kind of let them do their thing, and then you can step back at another time and look at it and go, okay, I want to keep this. I'm not that crazy about that. That needs to be pruned. I need to move that one because it's not getting enough sun. That kind of idea. So it's like plant those seeds, let them grow, and it's like I said, it's a little bit of a just go for it kind of energy, and I think that's reflected in the rest of the reading. So we start out over here. This is you right now, and we've got the 8 of Cups, the Moon, and the 9 of Wands. So this is telling me that you're on a journey, an inner journey, and you're almost there. So you may be feeling rather exasperated or just kind of like, damn, but you're almost there. So don't give up now. You're almost there. And I think what that exasperation might be around is over here. This is in your foundations. So it can have to do with your home and your family, or it can just have to do with your processes and how you view the world. And so what I've been telling everybody is that with this Saturn in Sagittarius for the last year, for this final year in 2017 is what I should say. It's been here for 2 years-ish already. We can be one more year. This is the time to get your perspective and your belief systems set up or clarified. So, and I'm talking to myself when I say this, because, when it goes into Capricorn, that's when you're going to actually be building something on top of those foundational beliefs you have about how the world works. So, went a little off track there, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I think this 3 group of cards is talking about. And we have we've got the Nine of Swords here, and this is a particularly ugly image. All the cards vary how they portray things. And I apologize. This is a pretty gross, ugly image. But what that's talking about, or what it's referencing, is this is the kind of crap that keeps you up at night. This is the kind of crap that just keeps repeating throughout your, the loops, the mental loops, the mental thought loops that just keep bugging you. It's just repetitive thinking about the past and bad things and having, not seeing a way out, being worried about it, blah, 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 blah. Now, with this Daughter of Wands here, and we've also got this, the Ouroboros, so that's kind of a repetitive thing. But the Daughter of Wands is letting you know that the way out is being communicated to you, and we've got the Hierophant here. So there is probably somebody, or if it's not somebody, it could be a book or a movie or something that has, shown you the way out of this ugliness that you keep ruminating on in your mind. So there is a teacher there for you. You just need to listen to, like I said, whether it's a person, a book, a film, piece of music, it could be whatever. And it has to do with shifting your perspective of how you see the world and what you believe about things. And this Daughter of Wands here is, that's kind of an excited energy. So if you're thinking about embracing a perspective or even a practice or something, if it's like you kind of get excited about it, like that, you know what I mean? That's the one. That's the one that the Daughter of Wands is pointing to. If it's like, well, you don't get that jazzed about it, then that's not the right one. Over here we have, this is your relationship sector. So we've got the Six of Wands, the Mother of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So with there being two wands there, I would say there's a lot of energy in the relationship sector, because you may have cut off relationships recently, last year sometime, and so it's time to grow some new ones. So there's a lot of active energy there, and with the Mother of Cups, I feel like you'll be protected. So if you have any kind of worries or fears about making new relationships with people, you shouldn't, because you have that protection of the Mother of Cups. This is all good. Okay, it's all good. So let it happen. And then once again, it's bringing this idea of excitement. So it's like, follow that excitement, follow that frenetic excitement. Like if you see somebody and you're like, oh, I wonder how do they do this, or what's up with that, or I'm just curious about them. That's the kind of stuff that you should follow. This Six is the card of success, and Five is saying, there can be some debate or friction, or it can be, I also call that card herding cats, where it's like, it's kind of hard to get stuff to come together, so it's like you may meet people on these kind of one-off situations, or it's like you're not able to get together again or very infrequently. It's like this short burst energy, and like I said, this herding cats energy. So it might be kind of chaotic, where you're like, well, I don't see what the point of this is, because I only talked to that person like once, and then I see them again 5 months later, and like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point of that? Well, this year, that's the point of that. That's how it's gonna be. You're gonna hit some dead ends, and it's okay, because you just go someplace else. It's kind of like ping pong ball. Just know that you're gonna be pinging around. That's some years are more settled. This is not a settled year. And then finally, we have here, this is the top of your reading here. So this is about how you appear to the rest of the world, what you're known for, and kind of like, your career and your aspirations and your goals. So we have the Seven of Swords, which is saying get a plan, and we've got the Sun and the Daughter of Pentacles. So, what first strikes me here is the color of the sun and the rainbow, and we've got a rainbow. So, there's a lot of hope this year. I mean, we're moving away from this to this. So just visually, you can see the difference of what I'm talking about here. And so the sun is also about be yourself, express yourself, be who you are, be who you truly are. That's the whole deal with the sun, and enjoy life and enjoy the ride. The daughter of Pentacles means there is an opportunity to start building some foundations here. So with like your long-term goals, there's an opportunity to start building some foundations. But like I said, it's going to be a little frenetic, but nevertheless, those foundations are going to start to get built this year. And the Seven of Swords is saying, get a plan. Okay, you can always change your plan. Nobody says you have to stick to it, but it's just the general idea of if you don't know where you're going, then you're not going to get anywhere, kind of thing. So it's like if you're trying to get to Los Angeles and you're just randomly driving on roads, you're not going to get there. You have to have a plan to get there, and you may change your plan. When you hit Las Vegas, you might be like, you know what, I like it here, I'm staying a while. That kind of idea. So that's your year. It's time to recreate yourself. And that's also another thing with Madonna. I can't believe how appropriate she was to this reading. She's known for recreating herself throughout her whole career. She's recreated herself many times. So this is your year. This is your Madonna year. It's time to vogue and to recreate yourself and to have a good time. That's another 3 thing, is have a good time being yourself. So I hope that helps. Happy 2017 and have a great year.